Hi, let's create this beautiful folio album right from the scratch with me. And this time, let's give it a beautiful Indian touch. Hello and welcome everyone. I am Crafter Sabaa and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am going to show you how I made the beautiful. This folio album is going to be part of a wedding gift. Recently, I got to know about a very beautiful wedding ritual which is known as Siksha. So in Siksha, basically a family member of girl gives a beautiful message to bride-to-be. And this is so touching. I was so amazed and so touched with the message. Is the one who was writing it everything into the book, so it was really heart-touching. To prepare the base of the album, I have chosen the pastel pink color cardstock and the chipboard sheet. And using that, I prepared a base of 6 inches by 8 inches with the one page inside it. Because the concept was really different, we are going to add the message in all the pages and the picture would be there on top of the cover page. Now, as I was planning to put the 3D flowers inside the album on the pages, for that we need to secure it. We need to give a good closure to the entire album. For this, I am using this pastel laces along with the white twine. Use the combination of two to make it look more chic and shabby. Now the choice is totally yours. If you want to put only one ribbon, you can do that as well. Now for making this laces, what I have done is I have used one layer of lace and 2 layers of twine. So something like this. So if we talk about the length, so this is somewhere around 8 inches of length of each ribbon. So this is totally optional. You can decide and work as per the size of your project. Now the next part comes as adding these laces to the cover page. So for this, I am going to find out the center from the length. So as the length of my album was 8 inches, so I am going to mark it 4 inches to both the sides. Meanwhile, do tell me if you also have the same ritual at your place. Okay, so once you mark it properly, we are going to stick the lace and the twine combination with the help of fabric glue. I prefer to use the fabric glue especially for adding the ribbon or the laces because this is very strong glue, and you can also go ahead and use the tacky glue as well. Now I have put the pink lace at the center and I am going to paste the twines at the side of this. And one step which I usually follow is putting this masking tape on top of it. So this way it secures and it will not move from its place. So the same process I am going to follow on the back page as well. So I usually get a question that what type of cardstock should we use. So for this, basically you should go with the iris paper. That is a very good quality of cardstock which you can blindly go and use for any of your project. This is always my first preference for all my albums because it doesn't crack and it will last long. Other type of cardstocks are also good, but this is the first preference which I always go with. And this is how I have finished the back side of cover page as well with the ribbon closure. Now just look at the beautiful finishing it has got. This ribbon laces are going to cover with the pattern paper, so it will give the finished look later on. Now comes the most important part, which is the deciding the paper. So for this I am using First Love Collection from Scrapboys. So this is one of the most beautiful collection and one of my favorite. I always love this collection to use. Here I am flipping the collection and just look at the beautiful design and pattern it has got. So usually I take lots of time to decide that what pattern paper should I use on the cover page and on the inside pages. So this is going to be one of the most crucial part because this is going to give you the entire finish to your album. And don't worry, all the measurements which I have used to prepare this album, I am going to put into the description box below. Because shooting everything and showing everything in the video is really not possible, refer the description box for the measurements. Now these are my pattern papers which I have decided to put inside the album. But before pasting, I have done the stitching to all the pages. I have stitched the corner of the pages. So let me show you from the closer, and this is how it looks. So basically it gives a very rich look to your entire project. It gives a very good finishing. So yes, it is not at all compulsory step, but if you have the sewing machine, then you can do that. Now once I will do the stitching, these are the extra thread which I usually do not cut directly, but I first stick it and then I cut it. This way it will not open the stitching part of my pages later on. Now I am just going to use small amount of glue and put it at the back side over the thread and put all the loose thread on it. So this way it is going to secure forever. Now I am going to follow the same step for all my pages and will stick all the loose threads like this. And these are the pattern papers which I have decided for the cover page, inside cover page, the inside page and the back page. And once it is done, I am going to use this photo mat. So this is basically a piece of cardstock which I am using, and this time I am not using it to add the pictures, but I am going to use it to write down the section on it. Here I am just roughly putting each of the cardstock just to see that how my layout will look and to plan it ahead. So Shiksha is basically a message which is given by the family members to a bride, but rather than printing that out and putting it on the album, I decided to write it down because that was going very well with the entire theme. So this is how I wrote down all the messages. I first draw a line with the pencil, then I wrote it with the help of pencil, and then I finalize it writing it with the fine liners. And this is how all the pages are done. Once these all pages are done, I am going to back it with the mirror cardstock. So this is not only going to make it strong, but it is also going to give it a very beautiful and the rich look. So while pasting this cardstock on the mirror cardstock, just make sure that you get a very beautiful thin golden line all around, and this is where you are going to get the beautiful messages ready. Now this is all set to put it on the pages. But I am not going to directly paste it on all the pages, but to give it a 3D look, I am going to use either a double-sided foam tape or a chipboard sheet beneath it. After finishing all the inside part, this is how the beautiful pages looks from the inside. And see how beautiful, soft and elegant it is looking. Even I never thought that it will turn out so good, but this is all the magic of the beautiful pattern paper and the beautiful 3D flowers. So this is the foam flower which I have used inside all the pages to give it a very soft touch to the entire photo folio. Here is the extra flap which I have given into the folio album, and at the one side it has a beautiful message, and to the other side I am going to add the hashtag of the couple. So this is totally customized, so we really go with the requirement of the client and then we go and decide the design. But this time my client, she totally trusted on me and on my work, and I was truly grateful for that. Once you get the freedom to work, your crafty mind flows like anything. So I totally love to work on those projects. Now here are some dies. These are from Fantasy dies which I am using. So these are the international dies. So this dies I have used at the base. Then I have used this muslin cloth to give a rich and a shabby look to the entire project, and also give a soft touch. Now I have also used this fussy cutout from the same pattern paper. So basically we use all these shown elements at the base, and then on the top of it we go and attach the 3D flowers. And this is how I have made all the arrangements on all the pages. I also made sure that I put the butterflies in between the pages so that it will go well with the entire theme. And just look at the beautiful finished layout we got. Now this is the last page, and this was quite a tricky because it has a flap. So what I have decided is I have added a layer of elements beneath, and also I have added one element along with a 3D flower, so that the flap will open the flower and one element will come out and all together when we see, it will look like a one single floral cluster. And this is how all the entire inside page is ready. Now to make the spine, I have used this Faux Leather. So this is in rose gold color. I have decided to put it on the spine because usually when we open the spine and if we are not adding any pattern paper to it, it might get cracked over the time. So to avoid that, I am using this Faux Leather on top of it. For sticking it, I am going to use B6000 and stick it. So just look at the process that how I did it. I will start covering the small part first and then gradually I will start pasting on the entire spine. Just make sure that you are not using any sharp or a scale to rub the spine because it will leave a scratch mark on your Faux Leather. Here I am simply going to use this type of clip to hold the corners, and the same way I am going to cover the entire spine. Now once that is done, I am going to paste the side parts. And here is the entire spine is properly covered with the Faux Leather. Now these are the pattern paper which I prepared to put it on my cover page. So the one with the golden mirror cardstock at the back side will come at the front and the other one is going to come at the back side. Now this pattern paper has a very beautiful patterns on it, and to make it look more elegant and make it look more royal, I am going to add this semi-precious stones on top of it. For this, I am going to choose silver color stones, and these are very tiny stones which I am going to put. So as I have covered half of the page, let me show you the rest of the page here. So yes, adding these type of stones are very time consuming and it is very tiring too. But I strongly believe to give my best to my client, and as it is a handmade, it should be exclusive, isn't it? So what do you think about it? Do tell me in the comment section below. Alright, so once it is dry, see, this is how it looks, and so beautiful and elegant it is looking, and such a shiny cover page. Now once it will properly dried, I am going to stick it on top of my cover page. For this, I am going to use a chipboard beneath it and we're going to paste it. Now comes the cover page decoration. For this, I have used this die and I have made this photo frame out of it. Also, I have added this rhinestones all around the picture. So this is the basic preparation which I have already done, because as I said, putting everything into the video is really not possible because already it has been a very long video and I wanted to cover the most part out of it. So yes, I have prepared the frame beforehand. Now these are some fussy cutout which I am just roughly arranging. So I always do that. I first roughly arrange and decide that which element I have to put where, and accordingly I paste it and I finalize it. Once I am going to put all the fussy cutouts, after that I am going to arrange all my 3D flowers. So these are the foam flowers. I have made roses and various fillers, and now I am going to arrange it. So basically I am giving a arc shape here And once you do all the floral arrangement, you are going to finalize it. And once I am finally happy with the layout and the arrangement, I am going to finally fix it with the help of hot glue gun. And at last, it will be a time to decorate it with glitters and tiny pearls. If you are liking this entire process and learning something really new and amazing, so don't forget to tell me in the comment section below that how you like this entire project and the entire idea of making this photo folio and turned it into a very new concept of seksha. So yes, every album is not about just putting a pictures, but it is also about putting a beautiful message inside it. Now let's have a look of some of the inside pages after putting the glitter, micro pearls and sequins on top of it. And this is how the beautiful layouts are looking. I am just in love with it. What do you think about it? Do tell me. And this is the hashtag which is given by my client, and that's how the entire finished photo folio looks like. I hope you liked the entire video. It was fruitful for you. You can give your order for customization. I will mention the detail in the description box. I will meet you in another video. Till then, bye.